Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you a little bit about the piriformis muscle and what people are most commonly seeking out, and that's help with sciatica pain. So oftentimes when people think they have sciatica, they've got pain in their butt, there's kind of sharp nervy pain running down their leg, they think it's sciatica. But truly it's probably more likely piriformis syndrome, which basically just means your piriformis muscle is tight. And because that muscle runs over your sciatic nerve, it starts to pinch it and create all this pain in your butt and down your leg. Doesn't truly matter which one it is. Either way, these stretches and this strengthening can help to improve your pain and help to address it. So I'm going to show you first of all how to strengthen the piriformis muscle, which is oftentimes forgotten about because we think the muscle's tight, we shouldn't work it, but usually it's actually that the muscle is weak and it's overworking throughout the day, and that is why it's tight. So these muscle fibers bind up and then they start pressing on the nerve and it gets everything aggravated. So we're going to strengthen the muscle so that it can tolerate daily activities better. Then we're going to use a ball, like a massage ball, to get in there, work the muscle loose, release some tension, and then do some stretches. So I'll show you some options for different levels of the stretches. And then at the end, I'll also show you modifications for pigeon pose, so that if you're doing yoga and you're working towards a pigeon pose, you can address those difficulties and make it easier. So let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, we'll start with strengthening your piriformis muscle. So you'll lie down on your side. You can rest your head on your hand or on a pillow, whatever works for you. Bottom leg stays bent to support your body. Hips are stacked. Top leg is straight, and you'll bring it about 45 degrees forward. So now you're not straight down and you're not straight out in front of you, right? So it doesn't have to be exact. And then externally rotate your hip, meaning bringing your toes towards the ceiling, rotating from here. And then you'll lift your leg straight up and down, really squeezing through your butt here. Shoot for 10 to 20 of those, or until you feel like this area is like, woo, I need a break. Okay, so the number is not exact. I want you to go to fatigue. Okay, up and down. It's different than the typical hip abduction exercise, which keeps your hip back here. So this external rotation and bringing it forward is really important to really get specific with the piriformis muscle. Okay, so do 3 sets of those, take a break, do it again. Okay, and then to release that muscle, use like a massage ball. There's a link, not for you, Ghost. There's a link down below for the ones that I really like. You can get them on Amazon. Excuse me, Ghost, excuse me. Okay, so to find your piriformis muscle, it originates at your sacrum, and then it actually comes and attaches to the side of your hip on your thigh bone here. You don't have to be exact though. Find a spot that's meaty, so you're not looking for like a hard bony feel. It's, muscle. Knees are bent. Find where maybe you feel a little tension. And then, excuse me, Ghost. And then, sorry, he likes to be involved. And then you're gonna just drop your knee out to the side. You'll get more pressure there, and then back up. Do that about 5 times. So my hips are staying level. It's just that knee opening up. And then you can sneak it up and out a little bit more, find a different spot. Drop the knee, bring it up and down. You'll know when you find the spot that's really got your tension, okay? Just keep playing with it. Do that for a few minutes, okay? And then once that's released, we can move into some stretching, okay? So you're gonna bring your knee, or your ankle, sorry, up onto the opposite knee. You may already feel a stretch there, and that's fine. If you do, just hang out there. If you can handle some more and you really need some more tension here, bring up this other thigh towards you. So my hands are coming around that bottom leg and pulling it up, okay? Watch this knee though as that happens, and make sure it's not just cranking up towards your shoulder. So try to keep it down as you pull that other leg up. Don't worry too much about how far you're getting, just find the spot that is a strong but comfortable stretch for you. And then you hold it there, taking deep breaths for 30 seconds. Again, you can have that foot down and just be hanging out here. If that's your stretch, that's your stretch, okay? If you're really having a hard time with this position, whether you've maybe had a knee replacement or you're just really tight in your knee and you can't quite get to this position, a modification would be to take your knee and pull it up and over to the opposite shoulder. Just looking for a stretch through your butt here. Same rules apply. Find something that's strong but comfortable. Okay. Holding 30 seconds and then relax and do it again. Okay, so 3 times total, whatever stretch you're picking. Right? Moving into something a little bit more progressed and also a little bit more specific to if you're working towards pigeon. You will take, I'm just gonna face you, but you can do it in whatever position. Take your front leg, shin across the mat, and then bring your back leg around and back. And you're sitting tall with your chest, getting a stretch through that left glute. Okay. This translates really well to moving towards pigeon, which full pose, it's front leg bent, back leg straight, and coming down here. Sometimes this isn't quite accessible yet, and that's okay. There's a lot of options. So you can take a block and stick it under that bent knee hip. It'll sit you a little bit taller, okay? The blocks and straps and balls, everything that I use and like are linked below. And you can also play with that back foot. So you may feel better with the toes tucked. Cool, then go for it. If it feels better on your knee to have toes untucked, and maybe even activate through your thigh so that knee lifts a little bit, then do that, okay? So that's your progression into a full pigeon. Basically just pick whichever stretch feels good for you and use it often, and add that strengthening exercise every day. If you're really getting a lot of pain going down your leg, add it every day. It'll take you 5 minutes to go through the strengthening exercise and then adding in whichever stretch feels best for you. Any other recommendations or questions that you have of videos that you would like me to cover, or muscles or positions, tell me below in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video, and I look forward to seeing you around.